Hare Krishna, everyone. We're continuing to read Teachings of Lord Chaitanya by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This was a special Gita Jayanti intro. Today is the day Srimad Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Lord Krishna at the Kurukshetra. In Mayapur, devotees recite the entire Bhagavad Gita, all the Sanskrit shlokas, so after doing it you begin to talk like this. So, as my small contribution to today's celebration, please, these days we don't have to cross mountains to acquire books, they are available. Please purchase, read, live by Bhagavad Gita as it is, read the Bhaktivedanta purports. This book saved my life, literally, and still continues to do so. So get your copy or gift some copies to your friends and co-workers, anyone you know. You may literally save somebody's life. Don't underestimate the power of this book, trust me. Jai. Hare Krishna. So, we're continuing to read, I already said that, the 15th chapter, explanation of the Atmarama verse. Hare Krishna. Says, yes. The inconceivable energies of the Lord are spread throughout the creation. He is all-pervading, and by His energy, He sustains all planetary systems. Yet, through His pleasure potency, He remains situated in His personal abode, known as Goloka. By the expansion of His opulence, He is present in all the Vaikuntha planets as Narayana. By expanding His material energy, He creates innumerable universes with innumerable planets within them. Thus, no one can estimate the wonderful activities of the Supreme Lord, and therefore the Supreme Lord is known as Urukrama, the wonderful actor. In the Vishva Prakasha dictionary, the word Krama is defined as an expert display of energies, as well as stepping forward very quickly. The word kurvanti means working for others. There is another word similar to this, which is used when one's activities are done for one's personal sense gratification. But the word kurvanti is used when activities are performed for the satisfaction of the Supreme. Thus, in this verse, the word can only indicate the rendering of transcendental service to the Lord. The word hetu means reason or cause. Generally, people are engaged in transcendental activities for three reasons. Some want material happiness. Some want mystic perfection, and some want liberation from material bondage. As far as material enjoyment is concerned, there are so many varieties that no one can enumerate them. As far as perfections in mystic power are concerned, there are 18, and as far as types of liberation from material bondage are concerned, there are 5. So we're narrowing it down, yeah? The state of being where all the varieties of enjoyment are conspicuous by their absence is called ahaituki. The state of being where all these varieties of enjoyment are conspicuous by their absence is called ahaituki. The ahaituki qualification is especially mentioned because by the ahaituki service of the Lord, one can achieve the favor of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Haituke pratihatam yayatma suprasidati. A Haituke qualification, very important. The word bhakti can be used in 10 different ways. One of these is sadhana bhakti, or occupational devotional service. The other 9 are varieties of prema bhakti, love of Godhead. Those who are situated in the neutral position attain perfection up to love of Godhead. Similarly, those who are situated in the relationship of master and servant attain love of Godhead to the stage of attachment. Those who are related in friendship attain love of God to the point of fraternity. Those who are in love with God as His parents are elevated to the point of transcendental emotion. But only those who are related with the Supreme in conjugal love can experience the highest of ecstasies. These are some of the different meanings for the word bhakti. The Lord next explained the different meanings of Itham Bhuta Guna. Itham Bhuta indicates full transcendental pleasure, before which even the transcendental pleasure known as Brahmananda becomes like straw. In the Hari Bhakti Shuddhadaya 14.36, a devotee says, Tvat sakshatkara hlada vishuddhabdhi sthitasya me sukhani goshpadayante brahmanyapi jagadguru. Quote, My Lord, O Supreme, simply by understanding you or seeing you, we derive a pleasure so great that the pleasure of Brahmananda becomes insignificant. Unquote. In other words, the pleasure derived by understanding Krishna as He is, as the all-attractive reservoir of all pleasures, and the reservoir of all pleasure-giving tastes, with all transcendental qualifications, attracts one to become His devotee. So we become attracted to the Lord when we understand who He is. That's why it's important to learn about Him, to hear about Him, right? By virtue of such attraction, one can give up fruitive activities and all endeavors for liberation, and can even abandon the intense desire to achieve mystic power through success in yoga. The attractive power of Krishna is so intense that one loses respect for all other means of self-realization and simply surrenders unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Loses respect. So intense. The attractive power of Krishna is so intense. Nice. Next, the Lord explained the word guna. In the Atmarama verse, guna indicates the unlimited transcendental qualities of Krishna, primarily those pertaining to His Sat-Chit Ananda form. In His transcendental, blissful knowledge and eternity, He is fully perfect, and His perfection is increased when He is controlled by the attention of His devotee. God is so kind and merciful that He gives Himself in exchange for the devotional service of the devotee. His transcendental qualities are such that his perfect beauty, his perfect reciprocation of love between himself and his devotees, and the fragrance of his transcendental qualities attract different kinds of transcendentalists and liberated souls. For example, Krishna attracted the mind of Sanaka and the other Kumaras simply by the aroma emanating from the flowers offered to him. And he attracted the mind of Shukadeva Goswami by his transcendental pastimes. The minds of the damsels of Vrindavan were attracted by his personal beauty. Rukmini's attention was attracted by his bodily features and transcendental qualities, and the mind of the goddess of fortune was attracted by his flute playing and other transcendental features. In this way, Lord Krishna attracts the minds of all young girls. He also attracts the minds of elderly ladies by his childlike activities, and the minds of his friends by his friendly activities. When he appeared in Vrindavan, he even attracted the birds, beasts, trees, and plants. Indeed, everyone became attracted in love and affection for Krishna. The word Hari has different meanings, of which two are principal. The name Hari indicates that Krishna takes away all inauspicious things from the devotees' lives, and that he attracts the mind of the devotee by awarding him transcendental love of Godhead. Krishna is so attractive that anyone who can somehow rather remember him becomes freed from the four kinds of material miseries. The Lord gives special attention to his devotee and banishes the devotee's various sinful activities, which are stumbling blocks for the advancement of devotional service. This is called routing the influence of ignorance. Simply by hearing about him, one develops love for him. That is the gift of the Lord. On one side, he takes away inauspicious things, and on the other side, he awards the most auspicious things. That is the meaning of Hari. That is the meaning of Hari. When a person is developed in love of Godhead, his body, mind, and everything else are attracted by the transcendental qualities of the Lord. Such is the power of Krishna's merciful activities and transcendental qualities. He is so attractive that out of transcendental attachment to him, a devotee will give up all four principles of material success: religiosity, economic development, regulated sense gratification, and salvation. Okay, well, we're going to stop here for today. Thank you for tuning in. The link to this book is in the description. Please check out our website, shravanamdiaries.com. Happy Gita Jayanti. Remember, get your copy, share the copy of this wonderful book, and we shall see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.